Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be walking through optimizing your Google business account. This is made specifically for handyman and home improvement contractors and filmed in April 2023. I mention that because Google's platform does change, so if anything looks a little bit different, I make an update of this every single year. So first things first, introduction. Who is this guy? My name is Jason Call. I'm the founder of Handyman Marketing Pros. Since 2018, we've served over 400 handyman and home improvement contractors with their websites and SEO. So I live and breathe Google business and in this whole world every single day. It's what I do. Host of the Handyman Success Podcast. If you haven't heard that, check us out on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all the podcasting platforms out there. I'm a business coach for handyman and contractors at the Handyman Journey, and also am a mentor and coach for other marketing agency owners looking to build a great business for themselves. So that's who I am. What we're going to cover here is firstly why Google business optimization is important. It's pretty straightforward. It's a quick section here. We're going to do an in-depth kind of screen share walkthrough where I'm just going to pull up an account and we're just going to get into it so you can use it side by side with yours and kind of just walk through with your own account. And then lastly, I'll be covering some more advanced tips and tricks that's certainly more applicable for someone that has like a marketing company or is just a lot more technically savvy and is working on these things in a more kind of advanced way for their business, or has like an office admin or someone that can kind of assist with these more advanced strategies. So firstly, why GBP optimization is important here. It's really shown in this picture here. Over half of local searches for handyman home improvement, they go right to Google Maps because they can see all the local businesses, their reviews, websites, phone numbers. A ton of traction comes through this part of Maps. So when someone's searching handyman near me, home repair companies in your town, Google Maps comes up at the very top of the search results, and over half of people searching go there to ultimately call or click through their website and do some more research. You can see in this example here exactly why a business would care to be here. This is a mobile example of someone can just call this business directly from Google Maps. Most of you guys know it's already very important. So, that's all I've got to say on you need to have your Google business profile optimized if you're in business, whether it's part-time side hustle to full-time with trucks on the road. Incredibly important asset to your marketing. So next we're going to do a screen share walkthrough of a real account here. We're going to go through all the sections. So we've got our guy, honestly, Alan Lee, his business pulled up here. Shout out to Alan for always letting me use him as our example in these videos. Since last year, they updated Google My Business, is what it was originally called, to Google Business Profile. I mistakenly already called it GMB for Google My Business when it's actually GBP, Google Business Profile. They've changed up where you used to access this through a dashboard. Now you access this information right within the search results. So you can access this by firstly being signed into your Google account. Secondly, you can Google your business name, usually add like your town, your state that it's in. Also, you can actually search My Business and it should pull that up. If you aren't seeing this, then you're likely not signed into your Google account when you're searching your business name. So this is what we're going to get into. Ultimately, the goal here is, you can see when someone searches honestly handyman, this is what the user would see. It's just packed full of good information, great reviews, various services here, business description, Google posts. We want an expansive profile that's engaging, and we're really utilizing everything that Google gives us to offer. So let's get into all the sections here, and this is what we're going to be working with. There's a little toggle here, so we're going to be going one by one through, not all of these, probably about half of these are pretty relevant. So first up, edit profile. We're going to click in here. This is pretty straightforward, guys. Business name, description, your opening date. Feed the beast, okay? If it's an option here, let Google know. Give them information here. So this is super straightforward. I'm not going to go into much detail here except business categories. This is the biggest ranking factor that you can control within your profile as far as optimizations go. It does not take an expert to set this up. Your primary category, you're going to want handyman, handywoman, handy person. That was an update they did like late 2022. And then most people have that dialed in. Do not put contractor If you're a handyman, remodeler, you want the handyman, okay? It's the highest searched term within the space. A lot of times when people need their TV mounted, their drywall repaired, they're not looking for TV mounting service or drywall contractor. While some may be, a lot of people are searching handyman. So you want that as your primary category. If you're focused in a different trade, like electrical, plumbing, decking, fencing, decking, you've got deck builder is the category here. So deck builder, you'd want that as your primary. So overall, fence contractor here. Whatever your focus is, which again, most people watching this, you're going to want this handyman as your primary category. It's the biggest ranking factor that you can control. Now, the second thing that you want to do is add secondary categories here. You can have up to, I think now it looks like they've got like 10 total categories. You'll see when you don't have all of them filled in here, this kind of additional lawn sprinkler system contractor. I believe that's what we had here. So you want to put all your additional categories that are related to what you focus on. So common ones are plumbing, electrician, deck builder, fence contractor. If you do fence repair, deck repair, those are the categories that will rank for that. Drywall, gutter cleaning service, appliance repair. We're looking for appliance installation for that, adding that category. So it's not a perfect, you're not going to start picking up all these different, leads for all these different categories, but adding the secondaries, it does help lift your presence across a broader search term. So there's lots of different options here that you can choose. That's really based on your kind of specific focuses within your handyman businesses. An example here, home cinema installation. This is the primary category if you're trying to rank for TV mounting service. So home cinema installation. And if you want to kind of do your own research, a great way to do this is pulling up Google search and saying, so here we go. We're going to search for TV mounting service, and I like to do like Los Angeles or something, a big city, because you're going to find businesses that spend a lot of time optimizing their online presences. So you can see here, home cinema installation, home theater store is another one for TV mounting companies, any home theaters. So you can kind of find like anything more specific. What category you should be doing is by doing a search for the more specific service, and within like Los Angeles, a big area, and then kind of going through and seeing what people are doing here. See, TV Mount LA, handyman. So they must have a secondary category, which is why they are ranking here. So perfect example right here. This is a handyman business. Their business name has the exact keyword match. That definitely helps, but certainly they've got a secondary category in there. So get your categories set, okay? That's the biggest thing in the whole edit profile section here. Everything else, again, pretty straightforward. Reviews, messages. This is something you can enable and disable where people can actually message you directly through Google Maps. If you are not kind of active on your devices and communications, I do not recommend engaging with the messages. However, I do recommend it for any business that's looking to maximize their lead flow, have messaging enabled. Photos are super important for Google Maps. The most important one being cover photo. Here's the example. This is Honestly's cover photo. I recommend having a personalized cover photo. It's the most viewed photo within your Google business profile. Having one of the bright smiley faces behind your business, real people. It helps with engagement, click-through rate. People love people. I say this all the time. They want to see the friendly, smiley face behind the business. So for your cover photo, recommend having a nice shot of yourself in front of your work vehicle on the job, even like a headshot, just a professional, friendly photo. Add that in the cover. So you can do that by clicking Add Photo. Go to this cover photo section. Logo, add your logo there. Photos, it's pretty straightforward. However, adding photos on a consistent basis is a ranking factor for Google Maps. They reward businesses who are engaging with their platform, adding new content, and so adding photos of your projects is a great way to kind of engage with that platform, provide more photos for your Google Maps profile. When we're running like SEO for clients, we do monthly uploads of photos that they send us throughout the month, for what we're doing for them. So be adding photos on a consistent basis. Certainly, if you don't have any right now, upload as many as you can of project photos. But anytime you're doing social media posts or anything like that, I do encourage you, if you're posting photos, to go ahead and upload them to Google Maps. Performance, that's where you can see some stats here, advertise, promote your company here. So edit products. This is what we do. We add all of the various services that we have listed on the website, our kind of focus services. So you can go into the product section and add those here. As of right now, this is not a ranking factor. However, we more do it because, one, it could be a ranking factor in the future. Google's changing their algorithm all the time, so we're dialed in and set up here. Secondly, we're feeding the beast. It's an option that Google has, so let's go ahead and add information about what we do here. So add your services in here. You can put all kinds of information as far as a description, landing page, different things like that. Let's see here. Where's an example? I know we've got this. We've got text filled in with all these linking to service pages. So, if you don't have an expansive website, at least put a little description and fill in the information here, add a photo, add your products. So again, not a ranking factor, but largely it's a nice engagement point on the account. So when someone Googles your business name, it just adds more that people can see, takes up more space in the search engines, very prominent, photos, color pops here. It just makes the profile look very nice, polished, clean, professional, and will increase the engagement and click-through rate of someone researching your business. So add your products. Services, this is the latest development. Literally within the last month. Previously, services, it made no impact on your rankings. It's now shown in the last month. It is a ranking factor for your business. So when you click on the service section, you're going to see all these different service options based on the categories you've selected. So obviously we've got Handyman up here. We're going to scroll down. These are all the services here that we've got checked. Plumber, electrician, repair service. So you can see here, let's see, we don't have any added for repair service. Let's go ahead and click in here. So we're going to do installation because honestly focuses on installation for appliances. So we're going to click installation there. Appliance repair is a whole different deal. So you're going to see these options for all your services. So let me hop in here to Handyman services. So just hammering home. This is dictated by your categories that we just talked about, having those in place. So after you add your categories and it's been approved by Google, if you just made these updates, you probably won't see this here. So within all these, you're going to go through and you're going to click into add services and click the predefined ones that you do. Again, this is just a new ranking factor. Just within the last month, it's showing to actually greatly benefit rankings for specific keywords and just bolstering your primary keyword of Handyman, dictated by the category there. It's not shown right now that custom service does anything, so don't bother adding a bunch of keyword stuff, custom services here. Just click the provided services that Google has listed. We'll pop into one more example here. Plumbing. So I know plumbing, it depends on the state that you're in and what you're able to do. For honestly here, we've got, the faucet, garbage disposal installation, that kind of thing ticked here. But obviously if you add more services, drain cleaning, all these different things here. So whatever you do, make sure you click into these services and add them. Water heater repair, that's a great one. I know a lot of states you can legally do that. So anyway, definitely go through. Even if you're a master of Google Business, you've had it online, go into your services and make sure you've added all the relevant options that Google's serving you within each category. Not going to touch on bookings here. Calls, they do have like a call tracking feature in here. Some people like it, some people don't. If you've got call tracking in place already, no need. If you don't, it can kind of help you gauge, the amount of calls coming from Google. But even then, you can look into your you can look into your performance and see like how many people clicked on the mobile. If you enable this calls thing, it will create an automatic tracking number, which most of our solo owner operator handyman businesses, they don't really like that because people will save that tracking number. Then if you disable this in the future, a customer will have a wrong number saved for you. So calls is just something you can if you want to. Q&A used to be a ranking factor where you could kind of plant questions. So it's not a ranking factor anymore, but if you do want to answer common questions, maybe you've got it on your website already, you can go to this Q&A section, you can sign into your owner account, you can ask and answer your own questions. It's more just an additional thing that can show up here on the search account. Let's see, before I go into add update, I'm gonna do this ask for reviews. Guys, you need to be getting reviews for your Google profile. Google kind of alludes to at least having 5 before they take you seriously, but you need to be getting a consistent flow of online reviews from your clients. It is a massive ranking factor that increases every single year. And the reason for that, it's very logical. Google's job, why they're in business, is that when you search something, they provide good results. Obviously they've got an advertising business, but their base product is serving good results for your queries. The easiest way to find a great service is to look at their reviews. So, it's just an ever-increasing ranking factor. Also, a new factor that's come up this last year or two is something called review velocity, which is not only getting 5-star reviews, but consistently building 5-star reviews. I'll touch on this in our advanced kind of tips for Google business, but having some automation in place where you're consistently getting reviews, very important. So if you click this ask for reviews, you can get this link that you can text people, email, keep it handy in a template. You input it into your CRM or whatever automation, so they have the link that people can leave you reviews. So grab this link and fire it off to people all the time. That is a major job that you have as a business owner, is getting reviews. A clear underlying kind of a common denominator for businesses that fail, they go out of business, they close shop. They either don't have a Google business profile or they're not getting great reviews. So get reviews for your account. It's going to help you now. It's going to help you in the short, medium, and long term. Last thing here is this ad update. It's called Google Posts. So this is a great way to basically think of it like Facebook posting on your Google Maps, but it actually helps with ranking. Facebook posting does not. So anytime you're creating a social media post, add it as a Google post. You can do that here. Most times you're going to do ad update. Here's your description. You can add a button that says, learn more, and then type in your website address, add photos, and then post it to your Google profile. Great thing to work into your process if you are posting consistently on social media. If you've got an office manager, have them be posting updates on Google. So you can see here Google posts flooding in that on Honestly's account. It does help with ranking. So that pretty much covers our walkthrough here, guys, of like the basics. Definitely do everything that I just advised here. It's going to take you maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. But the good news is once it's done for a lot of the setup phase, and it's just getting reviews. You can do Google posts. But take the time, please, to do this. It will be a blessing and a massive help to your business now, tomorrow, and next year. So please do not wait. Do not put off optimizing your Google account. Follow what I just did here. So next, we are going to jump into the more advanced tips here. So again, this is kind of that extra mile, more kind of, more advanced kind of marketing ways you can implement and use your Google Maps to give it more juice, rank further. So firstly is linking your Google business profile within your website city pages and within your website footer. So I'm going to walk through that right now. So here we've got a city page for Honestly, for Folsom, and by that I mean, if someone searches like for Handyman Fair Oaks, it's another service area he's got. You can see here ranking Google Maps. And then his city page right here ranking under Yelp, top Fair Oaks Handyman. So this is exactly the same page. You can see we've got, it's very similar. We've just got different content, different words designed for the city. So here's Folsom. So city pages, I'm not going to go into depth of why they're important. They overall just kind of help you rank across your entire service area. Also helps bloom out your Google Maps ranking radius. So city pages are a great thing to do if you are investing heavily into SEO. So if you've got city pages, add a link to your Google business profile within your text content. And if you use I recommend using your anchor text as the exact keyword. So Fair Oaks Handyman, so Honestly Handyman Service, the highest rated Fair Oaks Handyman. When you click this, it's going to pull up his Google business profile here. And you can grab this link. There's lots of different links that you can use to send someone to pull up your profile. To keep things simple, if you just pull up your profile, click the share, copy this link, you can use that. A more advanced one's called a CID link. If you're working with a marketing company, have them throw in your CID in that kind of link spot. But use that share link. So add this on your service pages. So, on this one, on the other page, we've got it embedded in this with this anchor text. So it's a great little hack to further optimize and bring visibility to Google Maps profile. Website footer, be sure that in the footer of your website, you've got your Google business linked with like your social media, and then also a Google Map embed within the footer. And really here, guys, we're building, think of like everything we're doing here is like this web. We've got your website, you've got your Google Maps, and then connect all these. You've got city pages over here. You've got your posts. You've got all these different things within your marketing. And the more we're linking and connecting all the dots, the thicker the web that we're creating. So that's kind of like a visual that I like to use when it comes to SEO, when it comes to ranking Google Maps. What kind of new web and connection can we create? And so that's kind of a good symbol that I use to kind of put a visual to what we're doing here. Is we're creating a very strong interconnected web of links between your online assets. So make sure you've got this in your footer. So connecting to the reviews here is automating your review ask. Using a CRM or a third-party software. Nice job, Bird Eye, a lot of CRMs, Marquette, Jobber, they do this when an invoice is paid. Boom, someone automatically gets a series of requests to leave a Google review. This is going to get you what's called review velocity. So that's that consistent flow of 5-star reviews, not just getting like a bulk and I got 10 reviews because I sent them all out once every 6 months or whatever. This is review velocity, consistently getting reviews. Build a system, and there's systems out there that they just do this automatically. We're actually releasing our own Handyman CRM software. It's more like a marketing platform that will have this automation baked in there, so that it's just another thing that we can do to help that review velocity. Further to that is get detailed reviews with photos from your clients. So reviews with photos have a greater ranking impact than just text-based. Photo or reviews that have keywords naturally within the written review that mention TV mounting, that mention drywall repair. They obviously a lot of times mention Handyman. Reviews that have the keywords in them, they are better than just a regular review that doesn't have them, and also reviews of photos. So that's largely just updating your text communications when you're asking for that review within your software. If you are manually doing it, there's different prompts you can do to kind of get someone to explain a little bit more about the work that was completed, and if they could add photos, it'd be awesome. So get reviews, detailed reviews, and get detailed reviews with photos. That's the extra mile as far as just maximizing the power of online reviews coming from your Google business profile. So Google post linking is the next thing I've got here. So let me give you an example here. So we've got this latest like fence repair that we posted. It's a project that Honestly's team completed, and so we create a post that uploads the photos, and then this learn more. We're linking back to that exact same project with similar text. So we're just creating this web of, we got the content on Google Maps, we got the content on the website. We use a Google post to connect the two. So use Google Posts that, if you are doing blogging, it's a great way to, post a blog on your website, then make a Google post that has a link to your blog. Even though, people might not click on it and actually go to the blog from Google Maps, it's more about creating the connection for the SEO side of it, for Google's crawling all this stuff. And we're creating these connections, which is just bolstering our focus keywords within our focus market. So if you're doing blogging, if you're doing posting on your website at all, make sure to create a Google post that links that new page. So last point I've got here is backlink building for your Google business profile. This is something, this is an SEO company kind of thing, okay? If you're working with somebody, make sure that they're building backlinks for not only your website, which most people do, is building links back to your website. Build backlinks to your actual Google business profile, to your CID link, to that share link that I pulled up here. So I'm going to give you an example. So part of our SEO strategy and link building is getting our articles and blogs highlighted on local news networks. You can see this is on a Fox news network here, where they're posting something that we've got about, dangers of repairing fence on your own. You can see here, gate and fence repair. It's a link that when you click this, it goes to our Google business profile. So we are not only building links to our website, but we're building links to our Google business profile. We are driving and building authority to our Google Maps. It is a tactic that most people are not doing. However, it is a massive, massive thing you can be doing to further increase the ranking radius of that Google Maps profile. It is hindered based on competition. So if you're in a big city, you know, it's going to be tough to rank that thing more than like a couple, 3, 5, certainly 10 miles across a major metro area. If you're doing backlink building Google business profile, it's one extra thing that really helps to bloom out that radius, to maximize the number of 3-packs that you're in. That's that first 3, you know, when someone types in, you know, we'll pull up honestly here. So, you know, getting in the 3-pack here, it's going to maximize the radius at which you are ranking in the 3-pack, and also maximizing the radius in which you are just ranking in the running on this first page, right? So you want to be here. So Google Business backlink building is a great tactic that if you are building links for your marketing program, throw in some links to your Google Maps profile. So guys, this is what I've got for the Google Business Profile Optimization Guide in April 2023. Again, if this changes when you're looking at it, I do update this every year as Google does change not only the name of their systems, how they work, their ranking algorithms. So certainly be on the lookout for 2024. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you'd like to hire us for your website, your SEO, you can reach out to us at handymanmarketingpros.com, schedule a call with me, and we'll see if we're a good fit for each other. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.